This is you and me and everybody in the world. You see what's inside? That represents all the negative thoughts that you have, all the negative feelings and things that really don't serve you. All that dirt's in there, right? And I want to show you a demonstration because a lot of times people, when they talk about the law of attraction, and whenever you start on your journey, your thinking is just about thinking positive. And it's really not. Thinking positive is not really going to get you anywhere. And I want to show you through this demonstration how the consistency of living a life that is positive, not just thinking positive here and there and expecting to see a change, but an actual stream of gratitude and feelings of abundance, feelings of positivity, right, throughout your whole life, throughout your whole day. That's what will get you to manifest exactly what you want. First, you got to empty your cup, though. So let me show you real quick how if you just think positive once, it's not really going to do anything. Let's say you just started on your journey, you watched The Secret, you read the book, and you bought other books or whatever, and you're like, okay, let me think positive now, right? So let's say you start thinking positive. Okay, cool. You don't really see any change. Yeah, of course. Look, it's just becoming a muddy mess. Let's say you think positive again, I don't know, for like 2 weeks straight. It's still there, right? And you're gonna be like, damn, man, it's not working, man. Why did I buy the books? Why, why did I listen to this person and that person? And you're just seeing that muddy mess because that's what you have within yourself. For years, you've been dealing with negative thoughts, negative self-talk, feelings, and all that stuff, right? So you keep doing it again for a few months, and things start happening, right? Like you get a flat tire, or you wreck your car, or somebody breaks up with you, and all that is just still a muddy mess within there. It's just mixing all up in there, and you're just like, why are things happening to me and all that, right? And you're not really seeing any results, and it's because you're not consistently running the stream through it to cleanse yourself. And I'm not saying that bad things aren't going to happen in your life if you start living that way. No, like life is ups and downs always, right? But we have to know how to navigate through that and not get stuck on those downs or the ups, right? We have to be able to go flow through the ups and downs. So let's say you start living a life that is positive and one that you start feeling like you're that everything works out for you, right? Let's say you're like, man, I'm gonna start living like this. Like everything works out for me. I shouldn't be worried about anything. I should just be living and feeling good about life, right? You start focusing on yourself, start doing the inner work, and for a while it's not going to seem like anything's changing, right? Look at that. See, it's still pretty muddy in there. Look at all that dirt. But you have to be consistent. This stream right here represents consistency. If you're not consistent, you're not going to see any results. Same thing with hitting the gym, right? You can't expect to get all fit within a week or two or even a few months. So you have to like live that lifestyle. You have to eat right. You have to feel right, right? You have to do all the work. And this journey is constant work. It's not just think positive once and then see your life change. Like nah, you have to consistently be running that stream. Let me run this right here. See, you're consistently running and emptying your cup. And like I said, I'm not saying that everything's gonna be all, you know, rainbows and sunshines, right? Like you see how you'll get clean a little bit, and then some of the dirt that's still stuck in there will come back up to the surface. Look at that. But keep going, and you start seeing that your life is changing. You start seeing that you're less stressed. See, you empty, and then every now and then empty your cup. Let it all go. Let it all flow out of you, right? See, look at that. Starting to get clean. And it takes a while, just like this journey. It takes a while. If depending on how many things that you're dealing with internally, traumas, and victimization, whatever it is, it's going to take longer for some people than others. Some people didn't suffer as much as others, and we got to take that into consideration. That's why we can't uh, compare ourselves to anybody and their journey. See, look, there it goes. It's almost out. Constantly got to be running that stream. And see how the smaller or the bigger pebbles are still in there? That represents all the traumas that you have to deal with. Eventually, you just have to let it go, like that. See, you let go of the trauma, let go of the victimization, and let go of all the things that don't serve you. And boom, now you have a clean cup. Now you can fill it up with things that you actually want. All the feelings, all the all the thoughts that you actually want. Empty your cup first. Then you'll be able to start focusing on what you actually want. That was just a simple visual representation so you understand that thoughts alone aren't going to do it. You have to combine the thought and the feeling, right? So don't just feel like, oh, if I think positive, things are going to change. No, not if you're feeling that way. If you're internally not there yet, it's things are going to come up to the surface, just like that dirt, right? Constantly got to be empty in your cup. Let that shit go, right? Let it all go. And I'm not saying that you should forgive and forget whatever that happened to you, right? Like obviously you have to process it, but it comes to a point where you can't let your past define you anymore, right? So don't let your past define you. Let it go. Whatever you have to do to do that, right? Go meditate, go to therapy, whatever it is, just let it go. Then you can start filling your cup with things that you actually want. To start focusing on your desired reality, your future, and all that stuff. And I'm coming from experience. Some of you see my other videos where I talk about how I went through a divorce and separation with a kid and everything. So I have been emptying my cup every day and filling it with thoughts and feelings that I actually want that benefit me, so that way I can start living the life that I want. And it's been taking some time, yeah, but I know that if I stay the course, if keep running that stream of positivity, of abundance, of righteousness within me, things will change. And I completely believe it. I have faith in it because I have faith in myself. I have faith in the Creator. And to me, it's the journey. The journey is what really matters, right? It's not so much the end goal. The end goal is only going to come once we align with that within. So I see my end goal within my own mind, and I have to feel it to be able to bring it about. So keep that in mind next time you're thinking, oh man, I'm thinking positive, I'm doing all the affirmations and doing all this stuff, and it's not working. Why isn't it working? Because you're not as consistent. You have to be consistent. This is like a choice, this is like a lifestyle choice. Just like working out. If you want to be a bodybuilder and go compete and win, you have to live that life. Athletes don't stop training. They're constantly training, get better and better and better. Even when they're at the top, right? When they're already like at the NBA or NFL or whatever it is, they're still training. They don't stop training and be like, okay, I got this. Like, I'm not going to show up to practice. No, they have to show up. It's their job. So make it your job to change. That's all I wanted to leave you guys with today in this video, and we'll see you on the next one. Much love.